Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Our starter in this one, Grant Holmes. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. And time now for the Marlins lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. Holmes was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Next offering misses. 2-2.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays. So that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable. Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
So up next, Connor Norby. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. And a base hit right there. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 2 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. And we're back. And today's starter, Valente Beozo.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. Homered last night, added another hit as well. On the ground, Lopez sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases
Batting
empty.
third,
Marcell
designated hitter,
Ozuna, the next to hit.
Ozuna.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls. 1
2
strike.
outs, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Braves go down quickly here. Scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Chopped left side. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a miss. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time.
Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Derek Hill in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more in. No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Olson with 4 runs batted in his last game.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Foul ball, still 0-2. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Austin Riley. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The 0-1, and that is out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Edwards for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full, no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Down the line. And that drops foul. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That's foul.
Strike on the inside corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Man at first, 1 away. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on first for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Norby digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 2 outs.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Albies over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Sean Murphy. Beozo measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Myers. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The shortstop.
Here's Orlando Arcia. This one in the air. Edwards hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This one in the air. Lopez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, out of the fourth. And now it's going to be Agustin Ramirez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back at the plate. Michael Harris the second.
Fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Beozo back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Throw to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for Miami,
pitcher's duel so
second
far. Here's how the
baseman,
starters
Otto
have
Lopez.
performed up to this point. Late with the swing there.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one hit to first. Olsen steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that will fall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So digging in, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Trying to bunt his way on. Olsen to second. There's one. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt.
1-0.
And a slider misses down and away. Edwards off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the strike. Hard hit right side. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Baseman, Austin Riley.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Sanchez tracks it down for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sanchez. 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Center field. Hill makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Jesus Sanchez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
The other way. And foul ball. Sanchez leads off second with nobody out. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Grant.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at second. Swing, and oh, the bat went flying there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, number 15.
And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
So 2 down now, and here is Dane Myers in the air, center field. He's got it, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Back at Truist Park, here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Up the middle, Edwards. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next,
so he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And that one wrapped foul. Arcia, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off. The Braves trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ramirez collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here's Acuna now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one ripped. Way back there. Just missed it. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Acuna there. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second
Otto
baseman,
Lopez,
Otto Lopez,
the next up for the Marlins. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And
2
another
outs.
ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pitches in the
1-1.
dirt. And 1-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one
2-2.
missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, a breaking ball in that
Now
3-2
batting,
count kind of
shortstop
tells you that
Xavier
that's the pitch he has
Edwards.
the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout.
Pitching for
Here
the
comes a new arm for the
Braves.
Braves, Hurston
Number
Waldrop.
64. Hurston Waldrop.
And that one got a piece of him.
Take first.
Up next for the Marlins.
So now it's the
third baseman,
four-hole hitter, Connor
Norby.
Norby. Golden opportunity right here.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home
No,
first
inside.
and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power.
1 ball,
What I like
1
about
strike.
something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very
1 ball,
good
2
read
strikes.
and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Outside.
Just misses. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here's a slow roller. Quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back. Taking a
Leading
look at
off
our
for the
game
Braves,
summary.
Designated hitter, Marcel
Mayozo
Ozuna.
back to work. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing. Third home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Matt Olson. Out towards right center field. Hill settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now
Not
batting,
allowing it to
third
stay in the
baseman,
head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Riley.
Here is Austin Riley. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché appears to be getting loose. Nardi getting loose as well. Headed towards the corner. Sanchez on the
That's a
run.
foul ball.
Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one in the air. Beozo. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves get 1 on the big fly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Agustin Ramirez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
This one popped up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Miami down in order. And our score remains 2-1.
Pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
53.
bottom of the 8th. Calvin Fauché.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Sean Murphy.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Ground ball left side. Norby whips it across.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Hard on the ground to first. De Los Santos takes it to the bag, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Dane Myers.
Left fielder, Dane Myers.
Fouled off down the right side. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. That's in there. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And that's outside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's to third. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. One down. Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for the
And we've got
Braves.
ourselves a pitching change. Pierce
Number
Johnson.
38.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. On the ground to second, might be two. Over to Arcia. That's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Marlins down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conant. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving for a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs.
No.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.